Is that a good clap?
That was all right.
You guys all good to go?
5, 4, 3,
2.
No.
You don't say it.
Don't say it.
2, 3. Have you ever seen Wayne's World?
5,
4, 3.
And we're here with King 9. It's My Mom's Basement. It's Robbie Fox here with the whole band.
What up?
Because a few months ago, there was an incident.
Something happened.
Something happened. A TV was thrown. A TV was thrown off the stage into a mosh pit. Then pieces of the TV were thrown at other people in the mosh pit. I thought this was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It was one of my favorite videos of the year. I blogged it. I got in some trouble with the straight edge community for a joke that they didn't appreciate, which I get. We could talk about that today as well.
We're going to get into it.
But I feel like we should start with the TV throwing incident, being that's what led us together.
For sure. I mean, here's the thing.
Dark night.
Yes.
They were there because they wanted to drink.
I know
all night,
you weren't there,
and
right?
We weren't there.
So this was only really half the band.
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
It was this row.
This row right
it's
here.
always half the band. Someone's always missing, either if they can't come or if they're lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was a fest in Florida called FYA Fest. We had played that. It's a big festival. Tons of bands play. And then there was an after show where our friend's band from London, The Chisel, were playing, and everybody was drunk. And when they all get drunk together, The Chisel and us, everybody just decides to do stupid shit. So they were like, "Oh, you guys should play a King 9 song before we play the after show." And they were like, "Yeah, sure, we'll fucking play it." And they found a fucking TV on the side of the road beforehand and decided to put it in the van for some reason. And then
For some reason.
Not us.
I
I mean,
have no fucking clue why.
it seemed like the intentions were clear from the moment that TV was on stage.
I think that they're like, that's a cool TV. Like, but we played before the Chisel, but it was me, you. You played drums, even though he plays guitar.
Okay. Have
He
you ever
ended
played
up
drums
playing
before?
drums,
Oh yeah, he's
Okay.
And,
Not
and
once.
Martine from Terror played guitar. And as we played the intro, what's his name?
Momo. He's a French lunatic.
Is he a friend of the band?
He
Yeah,
is in the
he's-
Chisel.
Okay.
He plays in
Oh,
the Chisel,
okay.
so he wasn't playing anything at the moment.
They all
And
just started squatting aggressively.
I saw that.
Their thing.
aggressive
Yeah.
squat.
Yeah.
If you look on the side of the stage, he's got his foot on top of the TV, just like standing there.
we're just waiting for the moment.
Yeah.
Just plop.
And then I mean, dude, hardcore shows are just about being completely dumb. And
Hardcore?
just being like
the word.
violent and
Pulsar.
dumb and stupid for no
Just following-
reason.
Yeah.
You just got to let the music speak to your body. And,
Yeah.
and let your body
There
react.
you go. Yeah.
When that happened, were you guys on stage thinking this is going viral tomorrow?
I
was
had no
fucking
idea it even
hammered.
happened.
Me neither. Speaking
I
of
was
dumb,
like, this is
I didn't
weird.
even know a TV
Upside
was
down
thrown
face, by the
till
way.
You didn't know what
afterwards.
happened?
So I actually watched the video because I was like, how did I not know a TV was thrown?
Yeah, I had
At
no
the
idea
moment
either.
the TV was thrown, my head was turned the other way. I didn't know until the whole next day afterwards.
Did you guys see it being thrown in the pit, like back and forth, or no?
No, not at all.
No, we were. I don't know what we were doing.
I was
we
just
weren't
trying
paying
to nail
attention to that.
Ryder's drum parts.
You were all just fucked up. That's why
Yeah.
no one knew what the hell was going on.
And what about you seeing this? Like you're
Dude,
in bed, and
I
then
woke up at 5:30. I woke up at 5:30 in the morning to catch a flight to get home that we were all supposed to be on. And I woke up in the hotel room, and no one was in the hotel room. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I looked at my phone. I saw I had like a ton of notifications, and I was like, I'll look at it in a minute. I called him, and I was like, where are you guys? Like, we're still at the bar drinking because for some reason they just let you guys drink until 6 a.m. And then after I got off the phone,
Those
I
guys were
looked.
awesome.
I looked at shout out to
that bar. I don't know what the name of it is, but those people are insane.
Oh, the Brass Mug in
Brass
Tampa.
Mug.
Yeah.
oh, that's a great venue name, the Brass Mug.
So I fucking look at our Twitter, I look at our Instagram, and it's just like thousands of people being like, the TV, and I'm like half asleep, and I look at it, and I'm like, I don't understand what the fuck is going on right now.
I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I looked at Instagram stories and I saw the TV being thrown. I was like, Somebody's got to send me this video. What the fuck is going on right now? I'm just cracking.
Yeah. But yeah, that's really all. And then you picked it up, and then it got even more shit. People were.
I
Fucking,
loved it so
yeah.
much. I watched it 1,000 times. I made gifts just for my personal collection.
1,000 times?
Maybe
That's a
maybe
shitload
2,000.
of times.
Maybe 2,000, bro.
That's way too many times.
And then I got into it with people in the Barstool comment section telling me, "You idiot! You should know you're in a band. That was an amp, not a TV." And I was like, "I'm
No.
positive that was a fucking
Yeah.
CRT TV."
Yeah, hell yes, it was.
And then Hate56, shout out to Hate56, tweeted a much clearer video where you could see the television.
yeah.
I was like, okay, there's my proof. Now you guys have been a band for a while. Where does that rank on like the craziest things you've seen at a show? Is that
like,
up there?
For during us
Like
playing,
a 2 out of 10.
A 2 out of 10.
It's at the bottom.
Yeah.
And being the most insane,
I mean,
that's a 2.
Look,
TVs being thrown happens usually every single show. Yeah. That one was caught on video.
That's
So,
old hat at this point.
years ago when we were like first a band, we've been a band for like 11 years and when we were like first a band, there was a lot of insane shit that would always happen when we play. Like I don't know how many years.
What's the first thing that came to mind? Like
The first
this
thing
is
that came to
Barstool,
mind
you
is,
could say
is
anything.
somebody getting stabbed when we played. That's happened.
Someone dropped a gun.
Someone dropping guns. Listen, it does not happen anymore. That used to happen years ago when we first played. That doesn't happen anymore. It's
Someone falling into the drums during the set.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and like a no barricade, someone
Well, I
dives
mean,
up.
no.
Oh,
So
I
you
fell
would-
into the drums.
Oh,
Actually, I didn't fall into the drums. Our old bass player, I bumped into him, and then he went flying into the drums, and then we ended the whole set
need
after
to
that.
You
correct
ended the set?
Well, we couldn't play after that.
You
The
couldn't
whole
put the
drum
drums
set
back
was-
together,
it was
yeah.
done,
I need to
so.
correct him. We didn't bump into him. He put his foot in his back and just
What show
kicked
was
him
this
into the
at? I remember
drum.
this.
I didn't know he was
was
going to go
at,
flying,
Diablo
to be
Fest.
honest. I was just doing it for fun,
yeah.
and he just flew right into the drum set. I remember just looking at our drummer because I think a cymbal hit him in the head. And he was just shocked,
over.
and then the set just ended.
Have you ever left a show with a serious injury?
Oh yeah, all of us have, I'm sure.
While we're playing or a different
Yeah, while you're
Oh,
playing.
while you're playing?
No.
No, not like walked off stage because you're injured, but
no.
like have you ever like finished a set and you're like I need to go to the doctor
I'm
tomorrow?
hurt.
No.
I mean,
Well, if somebody wants to dance on the stage, that's fine.
I
Bleed on
see
my
that all the
guitar.
time. I watch the videos of the for FYA Fest,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I watch all these videos, no barricade shows, and I'm like, someone with my body type would get hurt.
nah, dude, that's the thing. Look,
You could do whatever.
you can do whatever the fuck you want. No one is trying to like we're all trying to just act out and be crazy and fucking go nuts,
We
but
just want to kick it hard style.
yeah,
man.
you know,
We don't wanna
somebody
do no
play.
violence,
I know.
you know?
Look, I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, if somebody punched me in the face at a show, shut the fuck up. You wouldn't do anything. Everybody's just having a fucking good time. You get hit in the face, you get kicked, you get whatever.
Are you
It's
coming to
just
the
part-
show tomorrow?
No, I
Nah,
gotta
he's
go
gotta
watch
watch
the
dogs.
dog.
He's
He's
Watch
I
the dog, or you
know.
want to watch all your dogs?
Good question.
Probably the best because you don't sound like you last, bro.
Oh, all right, John. But no,
Fair.
it's
Boom roasted.
it's just it's for fucking everybody.
I
Everybody
said
just
in
acts
that
like
blog,
fucking idiots.
in that video, I'm one of the lean on the wall guys. That's who I am at a venue. I
just-
like to
yeah,
lean
me
on the
too,
wall, watch the chaos.
Yeah, but you know what? I think you would get in the mix. I think you wouldn't be able
Arthritis?
to.
I'm
to-
busting your chops. I love my dogs. I had to stay home and watch my dogs. The little
Respect.
dog do the same thing.
It's like a 40-pound dog.
It's not
No,
that
no,
dog,
not the
just-
dog out
okay.
there. No,
Oh,
no,
there's
no.
a dog out there?
Yeah.
Can we get the
We
dog
get
in
the
here?
dog in here?
I don't know
Can we
whose
bring the
dog.
dog
There's
in
actually
here?
2 dogs here today.
Let's get
I
the
saw
dog in your
two
mom's
little
basement.
dogs.
Let's go.
We should. I don't know where the dog. They might be
Dog is
upstairs.
in the
though.
basement.
This is the show.
We're
My
in the
mom's
basement
basement.
right
You're
now.
in the basement.
Ma!
Don't you see the
Wake
background?
up,
You're in the
bro.
basement.
Wake up, bro.
What's the
Need
dog's
more
name?
coffee.
Faith.
Faith.
Good dog.
Basement.
We gotta have faith.
Yeah,
Gotta
all
have
right,
faith.
yeah.
Get him in here.
See, so I was also going to ask, when it comes to a show full of the vocal performance, how do you prepare for that? How do you get through it? Because in our band, we once went out for an unplanned encore. We didn't know what we were going to do. We don't have that many songs in the arsenal, so we did Limp Bizkit's version of George Michael's Faith.
Yes.
And our singer had to
breakdown.
puke right after we got off the
Dude,
stage.
I straight
He's got a hard mosh part.
does,
Yeah.
dude. I don't do anything.
Danny,
Nothing?
Danny eats a hoagie.
Yeah,
as he
I
gets on
just-
stage.
Scream as loud as I can, and that's just it. I
No
don't- I
tea,
don't-
no-
nothing. I
He
don't
drinks
care.
a large Coke and a Big
No,
Mac.
he's
in
lying.
between each song.
Backstage, I always see you'll just hear a guy
warm
going,
up,
ah,
but
that's what he
but
does.
that's
I swear to
just-
God.
But I don't like.
He does push-ups too.
Yeah, I do push it. You gotta
Push-ups and he does these weird sounds.
I was actually having a conversation about
That's
this
exactly
yesterday.
what I would expect if I walk backstage at a hardcore show.
Yeah.
Just a lot of push-ups, a lot of
A bunch of dudes just grunting.
yeah,
Muscle milk
Yeah.
all over the place.
yeah, protein, yeah.
Yeah, but there's not. I warm up a little bit.
I do a
Some
couple
stuff.
backup parts, probably like 3 or 4 times, and I was talking about these yesterday. Every time I sing a part, I feel like I black out, I go blind for like 2 seconds, and I feel like I'm gonna fall over. And then I'm like, all right, I'm back. Like 5 seconds later. But I couldn't imagine singing a whole set.
That's like a
Yeah.
natural high almost.
I mean, if
You know what
that's
I mean?
getting high feels like, I don't know if I want to do that shit.
Well, let's get into the straight edge comment.
All
I
right,
had
yeah.
a comment where I said,
What'd you say about straight edge?
Yeah.
bro, in the blog, I thought
He's
it was
Mr. Straight Edge. So.
I thought it was the most over-the-top, obvious joke in the world. I said, these people in the mosh pit throwing the TV must just be lost in the sauce. Yeah. And in this case, the sauce is just the music because most of them are straight edge. So then I said, straight edge, the definition is you don't know any cool people that could get you drugs and alcohol. Which seems like an obvious joke.
Yeah.
Triple B Records was up my ass trying to get me
Fuck
canceled.
yeah.
I was like, what in the world?
bro.
Yo, Sam is our boy. Sam is our fucking boy. Fuck you, Sam. But
I was like, come on. But I feel like this is a good transition. What is the straight edge to hardcore connection there?
I mean, straight edge started in the hardcore scene in the early '80s, and it's always just been like an anti bar culture thing. It's like a counterculture. Like, you guys want to go out and get fucking drunk and fucked up every weekend.
I want to go to sleep after the show.
Yeah,
If
we're
you're straight edge, you sit back there. If you're not, you sit up here.
Yeah, it's true.
That's all it
I
comes
go to
down.
sleep after the show and I wake up and I see the TV.
Yeah, there you go. But it's just it's
why
like
you weren't
it's
there for
always
the
been
idea.
it's always been like a like we don't want to take part in what you do, what normal people do, because it's so everything about hardcore and punk is all counterculture. So
Yep.
it's like we don't want to do what you do. So you guys go out and get drunk and fucked up every weekend. Like we don't fucking drink. We don't do drugs.
Except for
You better than
coffee.
me, bro.
Yeah.
Caffeine.
True, coffee
Coffee's
because
a
you could
drug.
get shows at places without liquor license, like Denny's. Have you guys ever performed at a Denny's?
No,
I
fuck
wish.
no. Where's the
I
weirdest
want to
place
so
we've
I would
bad.
do that 1,000%.
I want
Yeah.
to so
Now
bad.
he's
That's my
Sanj
dream
I want to
turn.
play
Do you
Denny's.
know about the Sonic parking lot that has shows?
That was like last
No.
It's
year.
in Jersey.
It's like last year. Yeah, it's like Central
Yeah.
Jersey.
Yeah, there's
I
a
know
Sonic.
in Central Jersey.
There's a Sonic parking lot that just has shows for some fucking reason. I have
I would
no
love
idea
to
why.
play there. I want to play at the weirdest, craziest
The
venues. What are the
shows
weirdest
are
ones
always
you've
the
played
best.
at?
I'm trying to think of the weirdest place.
Have you guys done like empty pool shows?
No, that would be
That's
cool.
like some 41.
I know that.
Now
yeah.
he's Sanj Poland was pretty weird.
Yeah,
because
we
no
played
one
a
knew who
ru-
we were.
We played a show in the middle of fucking nowhere, Poland, and
Well, Finland was weird.
They thought we were like a rap group. Some
Yeah.
guy grabbed the mic and just rapped whatever something over the
While you
entire
guys were
song.
playing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dan just gave him the
Okay.
mic and he just rapped the
was
entire
spitting.
time.
yeah, it was, yeah, I
All
let him
right, fair
cook.
enough.
I think they said they hadn't had a show there in 15 years and it was good, clean fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Band
Good Clean Fun?
back
No.
in the day. Oh, they're
Gotta
like an
check
older
out
band.
Good
They're
Clean
they're
Fun.
Good, clean. What kind of music are we talking? Good, clean,
Straight
fun
edge.
music.
bad.
Like,
It's just bad.
I'm picturing the
wacky.
Village People.
It's so bad.
That's wacky.
It's a hard.
It's kind of like the
joke
Village
hardcore
People,
band.
but hardcore.
Oh, okay.
They had a cool Queen cover. That was Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah,
was sick.
they're so bad. It's just
Yeah, but
but
Good Clean Fun just got brought up.
yeah.
The
I-
Finland
You
show
brought it
was
up.
fucking wacky.
It was all
'Cause
you.
They were like, you can come to Finland, don't bring any equipment, just show up. And I
Yeah.
was like, well, I'm a lefty. They're like, yo, we got a bass. Yo, I had the fucking spider bass.
Yeah.
They gave it.
I'm trying to. I don't really
I think
think we
he's
played
asking,
too-
like, weird
Why don't you turn around and
venues.
face the camera, fuckface?
No, you could turn around and
Yeah,
like,
that's
listen,
true.
we're all in the basement.
You're my
It's
people.
fun.
What's the
That's
weird
true.
venue we played? I
don't
don't think
know.
we played weird venues.
Played some,
We
storage
played so many
spaces.
Skate park in
Weird
Virginia
shit like
Beach.
Yeah, like
Oh yeah, the
skate
skate park
park,
was fun.
yeah.
It was just dope. It wasn't really
Yeah.
like, weird. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
really think we played like too many like crazy places like
Weird basements in like Huntington, New York and shit
Yeah,
like
the
that.
college.
We played basements. House
Are you guys all
shows.
from New York?
We're all from Long Island.
All from Strong Island.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking right.
None of us live there anymore.
You get pissed off when people
Hey,
say in Long
right.
Island?
What'd
you
Who
say?
cares?
In Long Island?
Yeah, I get
Is
that.
that the right way? Is it in or on?
People say on.
Well, now you're
It's
You're
on,
on
right?
Long Island. Yeah.
You're on Long
How are
on
you going to
an
be in the sand
In it.
on the
Yeah.
island? You're on top
You're
of
on
it.
it.
on.
You're standing on the ground.
You're standing on
It's
the
on.
ground.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
In.
Yeah, yeah.
When
On.
people say in line, online,
In the
I say
sand at
online.
Gilgo.
No,
See, that's
I go
wrong,
back
though.
and forth.
Are you an
I think I
inline
say
skater
both.
Or an online skater?
You could say I'm on the
I'm a little bit of
line,
both.
but you can't say. Could you say I'm in the line?
Yeah, but I'm on
I think you
space
can.
line.
You're
The
in a
space is
line.
there.
I'm in the
You have to see the
garden.
space in your head.
I don't know if I like that. I think in is.
I'm in line.
I think both things are imaginary lines, so I think they both work. And
Can
it
you
pisses me
be
off when
on
people say
someone's
one
head, or
doesn't,
can you only
I
be
agree.
in their head?
You know?
I agree.
When I hear
No,
in
no,
line,
being
I
someone.
think
Yeah.
like when I hear in line, I think like I'm doing the right thing. You know,
I'm
what I
in
mean?
line.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
in line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Online makes more sense. You're
Wait, what
on
did
the
Gian
line.
say at the wedding the other day? He's like, Gian thought that great
Good
was
is
better
better
than
yeah.
than
good.
no,
Do you
good
think-
is better
do you
than
think
great
good
because
is
there's
Good
two O's.
sounds like it's better than great.
No,
What's-
great's
yeah, all right.
undoubtedly better than good.
He thought good was better than great, and his reasoning is because there's two O's in good.
What? You're telling me if you get someone a gift and you're like, "What'd you think about it?" and they say it was good.
Double O, man. Double
Feel
vowel.
better about it was great.
Double O.
All right,
yeah.
hey, listen. If you come up to him after a King 9 show, make sure to say that was a good.
It was a good
performance.
That
set.
was a
A
good
great set.
set.
He's gonna be
Hey,
fucking
Hey man,
pissed
that
off.
was good.
Don't
That's
offend
how I
him by
met him.
telling him it
He
was a
came
great
up to
set.
me and
Set,
said
man.
that was a good set on my old band. I said that set sucked. And that was how we met. That's how we became
shit.
friends.
It was
Do you guys
good,
have
man.
beef?
It was-
Is there a lot of beef in the hardcore genre?
So
yeah,
much.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Too
Look,
much.
Again, like it used to be much different. It used to be really, really violent and tons of fights and just stupid shit would happen all the time. It's not really like that anymore, and it's more like everybody's kind of like together on things. So like it's not like too many. There's a couple like scuffles every once in a while. A couple.
Just a
dumb-
couple.
Basically, there used to be way less. There used to be way less video cameras and
Yeah,
pictures.
Yeah.
that's
So that's a huge factor with this whole
Huge.
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, you used to be able to throw a fucking TV into the crowd without having a podcast.
No one would bat
started
an
about
eye.
it.
No, yeah,
Now
nobody
it's-
Now it's all-
Barstool writes about it.
Bullshit.
Everybody's got to be taping everything nowadays.
Yeah, so it makes it hard to commit any violent crimes with people filming things. But you know, yeah, and everybody just beats each other up. It's all good, and everybody moves on. It's not too much beef anymore.
You
It's
punch
not
your
like-
friend in the face, you get Applebee's after.
We're getting back.
Is this a current changing of the guard, changing of the scene in hardcore? Has this been going on for years? Obviously, I
think
feel like
there's
with
always
It's
like
been a long
changing of
time
the guard.
coming. You know, the
coming to the
like everyone said,
turnstile
the filming of
mainstream
everything.
kind of like
The broadcasting of everything that happens has been a slow downfall of the purity of everything that happens, the whole essence of the chaos in hardcore. You know?
Yeah.
In everything, pretty much.
Yeah.
But there is like an accessibility now with everything being filmed and all that shit that people are finding hardcore and punk and whatever, or they're seeing a band like Turnstile who's, they're fucking enormous. They're playing in thousands and thousands of people every night, and they're just a fucking hardcore band. So these people that's a gateway for them. They hear Turnstile, like, oh, let me check this band out. Let me check this band out, and it just goes further down the rabbit hole. So now it's like there is kind of a changing of the guard because there's so many people that are discovering hardcore that would have never known it existed that are like, oh, this is cool. This speaks to me or whatever you want to say. So now it's like, when we were all kids, we went to hardcore shows and it was like, if there was 200 people at a show, you'd be like, holy shit, this is a big show. And now it's like, if there's 2,000 people at a show, you're like, okay, this is a big show. It's very different than it always has been. But
It's kind of a blessing and a curse, though, because it brings in the accessibility now brings in a lot of people who don't really belong, so they come in and they see it and they're like, oh, this is cool. I like this, but they don't really understand it. You know what I mean?
Do you think people are coming in expecting every hardcore band to be Turnstile now?
Yes,
Kind
exactly.
of,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids coming in acting like they know what they're doing and they don't know what they're doing, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids just like watching a video saying, oh, that's what I got to do. And then they go and they try to do it. And
They
look
land
like a
on their
fucking
head
idiot.
in the
But
pit.
that's fine.
It
You
doesn't
can do whatever
matter.
you want.
Yeah, you just
But there's also a lot of kids like taking a beating and being like not making a problem of it.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
there used to be a lot of kids that would come in and make a problem of it. 'Cause,
Yeah, they would get like punched in the face and be
But
like,
kids will get the shit kicked out of them now that are brand new and just like be like, oh, that's what's supposed to happen. So
Yeah.
that's good because
The whole dark side is removed. That's
Yeah.
the way I look at it. There used to be like a dark side. Some shows you go to, you're like, oh,
It's
this
good.
is sketchy. I am like a little nervous. Now that doesn't even exist anymore.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I feel like
Yeah,
it's just
You can
all-
see it in some of the videos. Even a band like No Pressure is doing a good job with some of the videos that they post where you see the festivals and they just look like a good time.
yeah,
Like
well,
the festival tomorrow will probably be awesome.
Yeah, it for
Drain does
sure.
that
It
too, I
for
think.
sure. It for sure will be. And like it just is what it is. It's like it's not. This is just how things go. Sometimes things get popular and kids find it, and it's cool. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing.
it's a fad. For a lot of
Yeah.
people, they see it and they have their time and they're like, all right, I'm done with this, and they
Not for us.
they disappear. For us, it's a fucking way of life.
Lifestyle.
Yeah.
I feel
It ain't
like
a
at
pair
this
of
point
jeans.
when-
See these X's I got tattooed? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, look, there's straight
Got
X.
the
That's
triple
right.
X.
why.
Boom. There it
I don't
is.
even know what these fucking things are.
And
I
that's
think at
that's
this
nothing
point-
against No Pressure. I
No,
love-
no,
I
yeah,
love all
yeah,
the
yeah.
guys in that band, and I love that band.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
they're rock.
Yeah,
I feel like at this time when King 9 plays now, it's rowdy, but it's fucking party time when we play.
yeah, which is cool. Again, like nobody has to get stabbed. Nobody has to drop
No.
their gun.
Yeah, that show we played with God's Hate last
Yep.
month or whenever the fuck it was. All these fucking
Bro,
crazy
that was like 5
guys,
months ago.
crazy wrestlers were in there just fucking beating the
Oh,
shit out
yeah,
of people.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was,
Fucking
awesome.
rad.
We
It was
played.
fucking sick.
We played with God's Hate in Brooklyn like 6 or 7 months ago at this point, and
Was it?
Brody King he's
last
always in
month.
there. He's always been in
It
there
was a
since
week
day
ago.
one. But
It was 5 months.
Darby Allin was in there. Like a lot. There was a bunch of different wrestlers pitting, and it was cool. And it's like that shit never would have happened years ago, and now it's fucking awesome. Everybody enjoys this shit. And like,
It was two worlds colliding, and it was fucking cool.
yeah.
Two worlds that feel like they should collide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They fit
About
together.
time.
Two worlds that love colliding. Just
Oh
collide.
yeah, that's a great way of putting it. What makes, in your opinion, a perfect hardcore breakdown?
This is
Don't
all
be taking it away.
Give it to me.
It's gotta have swag.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It's
You know
not
what?
about a chug. It's about style. You know, you gotta have.
It's
some
about the
feel
setup.
to it.
It's the setup.
It's a vibe.
It's the setup
That's
more
what I
than the
think.
punchline.
It's the whole setup.
Yeah, dynamic
build
is
up.
huge
Not
too.
because there are bands that are just like that's all they play, but it's like okay,
Yeah, but that works sometimes too.
but it
all-
works
there's
sometimes.
So many
But
factors.
listen, what
So
makes,
many factors.
What makes it good though? What makes it
Is the
build
length a factor? Do you feel like a breakdown should not be too long?
can't drag it out.
Yeah.
Can't drag it out.
It's gotta
But
be short.
Can't
and
be
sweet.
too short.
can't be
either.
too
Can't
short.
be too short.
You
It's
can't-
gotta-
you know,
it's gotta
I
have
think it's gotta
enough
be-
simplicity and swag. It's so complicated, but it's so simple.
You know it when you
it's
hear
just
it.
2 notes. It's like the most non-complicated.
You gotta have
thing
all
ever.
your friends next to you screaming, yeah, like fucking like losing their fucking minds.
Like when you're writing a part and it hits and it's perfect, you just look over at someone else
Yeah,
in the
you
band
look
and
at
you're
your
just
dogs
like,
and you're like, that's fucking.
Yeah.
that's it.
Usually I
Like,
just jump
know,
up
it's
screaming.
unspoken.
Sometimes it just clicks.
Jump up screaming and be like, that's it.
What's your favorite one you've written? Do you have one that pops to mind?
I personally, for me, I think my favorite one's The Art of War.
Yeah.
Mine's Twisted Thoughts, actually, the whole song.
That
Yeah,
song
but that's-
is your brain. It's so insane.
That song is just chaos.
But you gotta feel it. You know, you can't think about it. Like when you're playing, you're writing riffs or whatever, and then you just know when it's supposed to come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
You
what I
just
just said.
you
Like-
feel that. Okay, this is where I'm going, and then it just sets up beautifully.
You
And
know
then
when
when
it's
it happens,
supposed
you
to
drop your
come.
guitar and start screaming. You're like, that's it, and you just leave.
When is it gonna come, Gian?
You're like,
Get the phone out, record it, and we're out.
I think it's coming.
Yeah.
let's go to Taco Bell. We're done.
That's usually how we do it.
What's the Taco Bell order?
Oh man,
I ordered $48 with a Taco Bell when I landed back.
what did
in
you
New
order?
York.
Tell us what you ordered.
Respect.
I ordered 3 cheesy gordita crunches with the Dorito shell,
Okay.
I don't
1
need that
chicken
much.
quesadilla, a grilled cheese burrito, which I would not recommend. It was terrible.
I love that.
Uh, I had a bad experience. A Mexican pizza, which everyone.
That's the worst.
I
fucking
love
menu.
that.
That's
man.
the most
That's the
90s.
worst menu
That's
item.
the
I don't
most
care. I still
90s
get it.
Taco Bell thing you could
Mexican.
possibly get.
I
The
get,
Mexican
I get the
pizza.
chicken quesadilla meal with the Baja Blast, of
Yes.
course.
Yes.
That's me.
I get a cheese
Yes.
gordita crunch.
I'll do that.
I'll get
Fair.
a 5-layer burrito, and that's it for me. I don't need to go crazy.
That's a good
I
order.
like the
I don't
chalupa
need to
too.
shut down for
The
the
beef
rest of the
chalupa is
I
I
good.
don't
do.
need to empty my bank account
Supreme
like you.
beef
I
whenever
do.
I go to fucking Taco Bell.
$48 is insane for Taco Bell.
I'm an addict, and sometimes I'll just smoke too much, and,
It
and
used to
then,
be like 17.
and then my eyes are bigger than my. I don't ever finish it.
No,
I'll,
me neither.
I'll order a
Me,
bunch,
of
and then
course
half of
not.
it gets
Yeah.
thrown out, and then I want to kill myself.
What's your
after.
Taco Bell?
Yeah.
order?
I do chicken quesadilla, 2 soft tacos, 1 Doritos taco, nachos, Baja Blast.
That's a
Just
lot
nachos
too,
and
dude.
cheese.
Good amount
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
no one else gets that.
Bro, I love the nachos
I get
and
that all the
cheese.
fucking time.
Love the
nach-
nachos and
you-
cheese.
When you get like the box, you know how they get that little box deal? It always comes with the nachos
Yeah.
or the cinnamon twists, which are both great.
They took away the cinnamon twist recently.
They're gone?
they
They're
didn't.
gone.
For good?
I don't know if they're
That
gone
is
for good. They
blasphemy.
changed them now. They're just the Cinnabon little donut delights.
Oh,
I don't
right.
fuck with those.
No,
They're
got
not
time.
that
Those
They
good.
gotta bring back the Choco Taco.
Yes.
No, the
Taco
Yeah,
Bell
yeah,
doesn't,
yeah,
but
yeah,
the
yeah,
Klondike
yeah,
does.
Dude, the
Yeah.
cheesy potato burrito. They need to bring that
Cheesy
back.
potato
That's
burrito.
my
No,
That's
favorite.
sick.
that cheese potato.
it back?
burrito. No, I thought you were
Did I
talking
not
about
They have
spicy
like a toaster
potato.
now. It's different.
Oh no,
not
the
as
cheesy
good.
potato burrito was the goat. That was the best one in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
But Taco Bell super
That
fans.
was, that was talking Taco Bell with King 9.
I hope
Yeah,
they
dude.
sponsor us.
Shout
Taco
out-
Bell.
knew it would end here.
I got to shout out Hardlore. It's a podcast that 2 of our friends have, and one of their questions is always, "What's your fast food order?" So
Oh, it's
shout
a
out
good
to Hardlore.
Lumpy doesn't
shout
like
out.
Taco Bell. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
I
He
like
likes,
it. I just think it's a little overrated.
You like Raising Cane's over Taco Bell?
100,000%.
You're insane.
Raising Cane's is a sponsor of Barstool. I love them.
Oh, okay.
Let's go raise a cane. Let's go.
Shout out Todd Graves.
I take it back.
All right,
Give
we're done.
me-
Cut it.
If you guys could, as a collective band, give me your Mount Rushmore of hardcore bands.
This is
We're going back to. I thought we were going to give me.
Chris's answer is
Mount
going to be
Rushmore
completely
of
different
fast
than
food.
everybody else.
Listen,
Going
as
back to
a
hardcore.
band, I'm going to
what is
say
that?
one.
Do you guys have a lot of different tastes as a band when it comes to hardcore?
We do,
They're
for
all
sure.
similar, but
But we have a lot of crossover. In
What's
the
the Mount
things.
Rushmore? What do you mean? Like
Four.
I know what it is,
Four
but
favorite.
Top
Top
four.
Your top four.
it's
Four?
a mountain.
One,
with
I'm going to say
president's face.
one right now for our band. 100% is Cold as Life. There's no way anybody's going to disagree. Cold as Life from Detroit is on there.
I concur.
For sure. That's all I got so far.
Everybody gets hurt. Is that
Everybody gets hurt.
Everybody
Everybody
doing
gets
the King 9
yes,
one?
yeah.
Okay.
And we're doing the King Eyes. So
Everybody gets
Strictly
hurt.
Cold
for
as Life.
K9 the
Everybody
band.
gets hurt from Queens.
Probably Terror Ave is on there.
Crown of
Terror
Thorns?
Ave
And then, of
from
course,
Crown of
Crown
Thorns.
of Thorns,
That's the big
definitely.
and
four.
Crown of Thorns.
How are
That's
you going to
the-
leave the
that's-
Bosstones out of that?
Yo, the Bosstones are important. to this
There's
band.
there's a few bands that influence our band absolutely zero, but we're all obsessed with, and the Mighty Mighty Bosstones are one, and the Steve Miller Band is the other
And
one. Those are like
Korn.
our two bands.
Don't forget Corn.
Corn
and
rocks.
Korn could kind of influence King 9 in a way, right?
I don't
the
know.
drums,
Well,
I
here's
guess.
Bro,
the
the way that Blind kicks in at
He-
Woodstock
Yo,
99.
That song fucking rips.
Here-
Come on.
Here's the thing.
Can you stop?
He writes a lot of our riffs, so Korn could influence us, and we have no idea.
I mean, Korn influenced VOD, and VOD
Yeah, and
influenced
VOD.
us, so
yo,
that's fine.
All right,
we
cool.
just fucking saw
Don't
the
you bitch
VOD
about your
sticker.
train.
Yes.
Yo, right when our train stopped,
Yes.
the VOD sticker.
The
from
Vision of
fucking
Vision of
pulled up.
Disorder, old Long Island band. Fuck yeah, I think around Mount Rushmore is
That's the band.
I think if Rudder was here, he would say Corn too, though.
the band. The band
There's
around
four
Mount
faces
Rushmore.
on Mount Rushmore,
Rudder-
so there has to be four bands.
It's
Cold as
Life,
as Life.
Everybody gets
It's
hurt.
Terror
Terror
Ave,
Ave, Crown of
Crown of
Thorns.
Crown of Thorns. That's the four for King 9.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
When are we going to get some new music? I saw you guys teasing an EP.
We've basically done writing this EP, and we're gonna record sometime this summer and have a few songs out this summer, and then towards the end of the year we're gonna do another fucking one and do our second EP. Probably will come out maybe like December.
This is where the Curb Your Enthusiasm, Curb Your Enthusiasm
Curb Your
music
Enthusiasm.
kicks in.
No, one EP for sure is coming out this fucking summer.
Our King
Mark
9
my
fans
fucking
like,
words.
where's the new music? You hear
Yes,
it all the time.
dude, we're lazy.
I mean-
We fucking write a new record every 5
Hey,
years.
we're not lazy. We're busy. Okay.
I'm lazy. We write a new record every 5 years because we don't really like. We're not really like an active band. We don't do that much. We don't tour really. We just do shit.
I got a
when we
fucking
can.
kid.
Not this time,
Yeah.
though.
You
We
got a
got
kid
this.
at
Not
home.
this time. This time we're gonna write these EPs and we're gonna fucking get busy. We're gonna put in some
busy.
some.
We got to practice after this. We're gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna
tighten
practice.
up.
Where are you guys going to practice? The venue?
Can we practice here?
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
just
back
set
to
up
Long
amps.
Island.
In the basement. Come on.
Yeah.
I have amps and we have guitars here.
Oh man.
A little bit.
I
We
mean,
don't
we're,
have a kit though.
we're gonna go practice on Long Island after this.
Yes.
We're gonna go back to our roots and get.
All started.
In a mom's basement?
We started in
Hell
in
yeah.
our drummer's mom's basement like 13 years ago. Yeah.
And his
We started in 2 different basements.
Yeah.
Most of the best bands do.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
This was awesome, guys. Thank you for
Dude,
coming
thank
in.
you for
Thank you for
having us.
explaining
Thank
the
you,
whole
Robert.
TV situation and everything.
Fuck
Great
yeah.
Taco Bell discussion, online, inline discussion on Long Island. Go check out King 9 if they're playing at a venue near you. And go check out their music on Spotify, anywhere you get music. New EPs coming this year.
Fuck
Hold them
yeah.
to it. Hold them to those EPs.
Yes, please. Or else we won't do it.
Seriously, hold this to.